Hello and welcome again to AFL Riverina TV. I'm Lauren Markham. Thanks for joining us. After 20 years out of the Farah League, Barellan was welcomed back with a bang. Unfortunately, it was the wrong kind of bang for the two Blues. There was a high point though in the form of their netballers. They won 3 out of the 4 grades. But the footballers fell victim to a rock outfit, which has been planning for this year for 8 months. AFL Riverina TV was there for the big occasion.
Firstly, welcome back to the Farah League, and how does it feel to be standing here on the fence and footy's going on behind you in the Farah League?
No, we're all pumped. It's been a huge, about 10 months. The players have had a tremendous pre-season when they started about January, but the committee, our pre-season's gone for 10 or 11 months, and it's been a lot of work. Our secretary in particular had a hell of a workload.
David, Barellan back in the footy today. They're playing the Rock. It's a pretty big occasion for the Farah League.
Oh, it is, Peter. And look, we're very happy to have Barellan back into the fold because they were played in the Farah League back in the late 80s. They were in there for a considerable amount of time. And look, it's very good to have them back. 9 teams in the competition is ideal. It gives everyone to play each other twice, home and away. And look, it'd be silly to say that we're culturally based around small rural communities, and Barellan is one of those communities.
They've sold out of records. I've had a steak sandwich and a hot dog already. They're both impeccable. It's a good atmosphere and it looks like a bloody great day.
Well, look, before the second grade started, we'd had just over 100 members come in and paid at the gate. So, you know, that speaks for itself. That's not including players. The players have already paid their membership, so it's great.
Will Barellan back in the Farah League? I mean, a pretty tough initiation, mate, but it's a big day for the club.
Huge day for the club. We've come up against a pretty well-oiled side today, and they've got the better of us. But today was more about the occasion, I suppose, and getting all the community back around the footy club and getting the boys out there for the park and play for some Farah points. And we're very excited to be here and grateful to be here. Very good side, and Andy Carey at full forward is going to be a handful for any fullback or any side he comes up against. So look, they're a good side, and full credit to them today. They're well on the side, and obviously they put the hard yards in over the pre-season as well.
And what about on-field stuff? What do you take out from today, and looking at the coming weeks, what are you working on?
Yeah, I think basically it's the first run we've had because we tried to get a practice going as well. We unfortunately couldn't get one of them. But it's just, I think the guys, in the air we're quite competitive. It's just when the footy hits the ground, we're second to the ball. So that's the biggest thing we'll take out of the day. It's just your work's never done, and you've got to butter up.
And I suppose you're looking at quarter by quarter and half by half as you build your combinations.
Yeah, totally. I think that last 5 minutes we actually started playing some footy we're trying to play all day. We're sort of lowering our eyes and changing the angle of the footy, which we've been doing all pre-season, but when the acid comes on, there's a bit of pressure. You just go back into old habits and start kicking the ball down the line long, which there's some good defenders in the competition. They just lick their lips when they see that.
Well, mate, it was a good day out. It was a good atmosphere, good crowd, and the netballers won 3 of 4 grades, so it hasn't been a bad day out.
Yeah, well done the netballers. That's the first I've heard that, but the netballers, all my sisters are playing netball, and they're a huge part of this competition. So our footy club, sorry. So well done to them, and congratulations to them.
Jody, welcome back to Barellan to the Farah Football and Netball League. You must have enjoyed today's A-grade game.
Yeah, it was a good result. Wasn't really sure what we were going to come up against today. Haven't seen the Farah League, much of the netball around the district, but no, it was really good. Had a lot of local players come back to the club, and no, it was a good result.
You blew them away in the early part of that game. You must have been rapt with the way it started off.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good pre-season. We've getting 20, 30 players at training since we started. A lot of fitness training going along with it, girls getting along to that, which was evident today. And yeah, we hit the ground running today.
Your attack looked pretty good. Your shooters looked sharp.
Yeah, they were very consistent today, which is which was a bit of a difference with the us to the rock today. Their shooting wasn't as accurate, but our girls shot very well today.
Is it a good feeling around the club? Is there a bit of excitement coming to a new league and it's kind of thinking, well, we've got to step up here?
Yeah, we had training on Thursday night, and with all the full contingency of the 4 grades of netball and then the football and the kids running around, there was a lot of hype in the air.
Have you thought about where you'd like to finish on the table, or are you just worrying about how you're playing?
Our grand final's always the site.